Hi guys, it's Jasmine here from the Journey of J. Louise, and I'm back again with another video. I know it's been a while, but I definitely wanted to come back and show you guys I'm still kicking, still breathing. I'm actually going to be doing like an anatomy figure drawing, a couple pages in my sketchbook. I actually did this before I recorded it, this pencil page that you see, and also that pencil sketch as well. But I wanted to go ahead and do it on camera with pen. That's what I normally work in. It's just kind of like, it helps you be more decisive about your marks and stuff like that. I'm actually going to be using a YouTube channel, a New Masters Academy. I think I talked about that in my sketchbook tour video. If not, I'll link them down below. But yeah, it's, just they have the standard figure drawing time lapses, where it's the 1 minute, the 2 minute, 5, and then the 10. I definitely noticed I need to, work on my, drawing skills, or just kind of capturing it more quickly, because I feel like with a lot of the 1 minute sketches, I didn't get a chance to like get all of the features in. Like I was like missing a arm or like a hand or something like that. But still, overall, I was still pretty happy with the pages. Definitely the 10-minute sketches came out a lot better, of course, because I had more time. I was kind of just figuring out like what details to add and stuff like that. So yeah, but as far as me, like I said, did kind of take a hiatus, just been kind of living life. Life has been a little rough lately for me, so I've just been kind of just trying to get through it. I am trying to, motivate myself to actually restart my business. I really just want to get serious about, being self-employed and like using my art to propel that, honestly. Like, I'm really just kind of seeing what type of artist I am and what things matter to me. Like, I always said I wanted to do like a stationery shop, and so I'm trying to just kind of work on doing more like digital illustrations, or even just using the stuff that is actually in a stationery shop, like planning and stuff like that. Like, one big theme that you'll see coming from me more often is a nurture yourself thing. And honestly, that isn't just a saying to me. It really is something that I feel like I haven't really been practicing. And that to me, it just looks like a lot of different things, like listening to yourself, learning what works best for you. Like I said, I feel like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like I've been kind of all over the place. I've just been going through a lot, so I haven't really necessarily managed myself the best way at times. So I'm just kind of working on using different tools, like, planners and stuff. Really, it's crazy that the fact that I want to do a stationery shop and all the things in there like kind of focus around productivity. And I feel like that's the thing I struggle with the most is, like not being able to focus. Like, I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. Like, it's very, very hard for me to focus on things at times. And, like I said, just writing things down, kind of goal setting and stuff, like, I'm really just going to try to be better at that. A lot of the artists that I follow on YouTube that do the thing that I really want to do, be a full-time artist and stuff like that, I just notice how, like, organized they are, how prepared they seem to be, and I just kind of want to mimic that within my own life. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get back to practicing and, loving it more, like being more authentic with it also, and just holding on to like my messages. I feel like my art was always about some type of message or getting something out there, rather than just trying to paint or draw something I feel like people will like. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to get back to. See, as you can see, that last sketch I worked on, like, I barely caught the pose. Like, I was trying to use like a line of symmetry in the middle, and I realized like you really can't do that with pen. Like, I did it with like the pencil, but you can't really do that with pen because it kind of messes up your sketch. So yeah, definitely gonna practice these more often, because it really helps me, like I said, just be more decisive, and like, also just kind of learn anatomy more as well, like be more familiar with it, because I really feel like I haven't really drawn that many bodies lately as much. like I'll do some digital illustrations or something based off of a reference, but I want to get in the habit of like creating my own, like stuff from imagination basically, and like knowing the proportions and stuff like that off the top of my head, because I was getting pretty good at that at one point, but I just haven't really been practicing that much lately. So yeah, I think this one was actually one of my favorite 1 minute ones that I did, and it's like the backside. And I think this is where I actually started to remember, like, make sure you get the action starting with the torso more. And then, like, the torso, the hips, and the legs is kind of very important to, like, actually capture the movement or whatever. Like, yeah, I guess I'll say the movement of what's going on. Now, you'll notice I feel like I'm really bad at drawing hands and feet. Also, sometimes I really be messing up the calves. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, I don't know. You'll see though. But I still really liked doing this. I always love doing these figure drawing things. I don't know. I like capturing movement a lot. Like, I don't know. I just really like movement art, like art based around like energy, I guess you could say. Like, it's exciting, like I never was a still life type of person. I think it's something that's a great exercise though for, being able to capture real life and being able to study a subject. But I do like capturing movement. Like, even though figure drawing is kind of them standing in one place, but I know you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I feel like here I was kind of catching a groove. It was getting a little easier. I was still kind of like misrepresenting the proportions of things. So I was trying to like fix it, but you still get the gist of like where I was going and like the pose for sure. So yeah. One thing I will say though, like, it's crazy because I feel like at one point I was doing this stuff so seamlessly, so effortlessly, and it, like, I don't know. I feel like as artists, sometimes we get into a block or something, and then it's just hard to just jump back in because I guess, start overthinking. Like, and honestly, I feel like my biggest problem lately has just been thinking about what other people think of me, which is not very me, which is weird. It's like very weird to be in this space because, like, I don't know. I've never really been that type of person. So to like be in that and to like notice it is like really like kind of hurts my heart a little bit. Like, dang, Jazz, where are you? Where are you? Like, let's fix that. Art was always like my safe space. Like, and just in general, I feel like I've always just been a kind of person that didn't really care what people thought. So yeah, I don't know. You'll see more of me though, I promise. And yeah, I'm gonna try to give you guys more art, like even more serious stuff. But this is just also, I just like, again, I named my channel The Journey of J. Louise, and I talk about this basically in every video, but it's honestly true. Like, I really was trying to capture like basically like a video diary of like my life, whatever that means. Like, J. Louise is really my artist name, but it's also like kind of my brand, I guess you'll say. Like, I feel like, at the end of the day, as an artist, you kind of are your brand. Like, people follow you because of who you are, not just because of maybe the work you put out. Or I guess I at least think that you have more longevity, or you have like devoted fans when you are yourself, when you show people that side of you. Because I feel like the artists and stuff that I follow, I don't just follow them because, they make great art. It's like I can relate to them in a way or something like that. Even if I don't necessarily like love all of their art, or if it's not something that I'll necessarily buy, I'll still support them, like, watch their channel just because maybe they're just being super honest with their talks or just something like that. Like, I can relate to like maybe like depression talks, because it really can get dark. And I feel like most artists, we do it because we like to express ourselves, and it depends on what you're trying to express. And it's also a very lonely type of thing, like, you make art by yourself, you're not really making it with other people, unless you do like live stuff, which that's always fun as well. But yeah, I'm assuming this was where I was doing the 2-minute ones, because I actually had time to actually like show her little outfit, and I'm gonna start doing that more and more as it goes on. Yeah, like the drawings kind of progressively get better. I don't know if you could tell, but I feel like I start to capture the movements more. I'm starting to add her hair and stuff, just getting more comfortable with the pen. So I guess this is kind of like, I really should start doing this more as like a warm-up, because I feel like I used to do that. This is like my warm-up, because again, like this is something I love to do, because I feel like there's really no like bad way to do it, because like, I don't know, they're very sketchy. Like it's like drawing figures, it's not a finished piece, so it's like less pressure, I guess, like, so I enjoy it a lot, actually. Like I said, like working with pen, like you really do have to be more decisive. This pen is actually, what is it? I know it's a gel pen. I think it's Pentel. I'm like actively searching for it on my desk right now, and I don't see it. But I'm pretty sure like I know it's a Pentel gel pen. I believe that's what it is. I love working with this pen, actually, and it really dries faster than you would think it would. Like I was like, I think I tried to like blow it before I turned the page, but I really didn't need to do that, because it really dried before I even needed to turn the page. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this for something, and it glides really easily as well, for sure. I'm also getting used to like drawing in small formats more. I feel like it's better for me, because I'm able to get more done instead of focusing on filling like a whole big, large 8x10 page or something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure this is like a 5x7 sketchbook. Oh, this drawing was crap. So I definitely misread the proportions, or misread the space I had left. And yeah, look at this. Watch this. I tried to at least get like her back and her hips in, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just do some face work. And it was just, actually looking back on it though, like I kind of watched this video before. I don't hate it, but it's obviously not that great. So let's see me kind of adding that chin. I was like, okay, let me give her a mouth. Then I gave her a nose. See, like you can actually see, like it looks like a person looking back. I just feel like she looks like she has a humongous head. That's when I just wrote on there. I was like, yeah, this is not working out. I was actually about to give up at this point. And that's me blowing. That's when I came down into the camera. But I decided to keep going, because you should always keep going. Like quitters never win. I still had time left on that one too. I think that must have been like a 2-minute one, because I definitely still had time left. So I was like, okay, let me try to fix it a little bit, give it a little more character. And look at me adding to other drawings. I was just trying to run out the time at that point, and I was like looking at other stuff, because yeah, I was not about to keep working on it, because it was crap. But yeah, anatomy is something that is very important for drawing people. Like if you want to get into like character design and stuff, and that is something that I'm definitely interested in. I actually created a character. I still haven't named her yet. Maybe I'll show you guys her one time, but I made a whole character sheet and everything for her. So it's basically kind of like the Boondocks merged with like Avatar. So that was like the premise of it. So I was going to do kind of like a black show, but they have like earth related powers. So she was an airbender. And she had like her little airbender outfit on. I'm also an air sign. I don't know if I still have the videos on my channel, but yeah, I'm an Aquarius, so I felt like the first one should be kind of based off of that. But like her story isn't going to be anything about me or anything. I really actually didn't want her to be the main character, because I don't want it to come off as like, self-centered or anything like that. But yeah, she definitely has some similarities, and it's kind of based off of like the poses I did were like based off of a photo shoot I did of myself, or at least the main pose of like her action pose was like based off of a photo shoot. I did it myself, but like I said, I did a character sheet of her, just making some expressions. It's actually kind of one of my favorite things to do, but I really do want to get back into like that. I want to create more characters or like add to her one day. Like it would be really cool if like people wanted to buy art based off of like a character I made. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's not enough like black artists who do stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Like maybe I just never really thought about it, honestly. But like watching other artists and stuff, and even like, you know, watching cartoon shows, like those are like my favorite ones, especially like adult cartoons. I really like them a lot. I like Bob's Burgers. Even sometimes I go back and watch like the younger ones. Like I've been watching Johnny Test lately. I went back and watched Powerpuff Girls, Kim Possible. Like I'm a big cartoon girl. It's like something that I like to watch. Even Phineas and Ferb, I've been watching that this week, actually. It's crazy because YouTube only has the first season on there. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, they have literally hundreds of episodes. I don't understand why that's the only thing that's always playing on there. Like, even the live version, it's literally always streaming the first season, which is weird. But, I mean, I still enjoy it. It's funny. Candace got on my nerves a lot, you know, I'm sure, as she did everybody. Like, she was so lame. Like, girl, they was really putting on for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could have asked them to do anything, make her a superstar. They literally did stuff like that on a daily basis, but she was hating so bad. Like, I mean, she eventually said she was jealous, but I'm like, girl, you could have capitalized off of that. Like, come on now. But, yeah. Anyways, look at that first one on the page. I just love it. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. Like, see, you'll see, like, I'm going to start to add her outfit more and more. Then I'm going to eventually, like, color it in. But I love that pose, that first pose on the page. It's just, like, very modelly. Like, I could totally see a girl doing that pose. Like a fashion pose. I like it a lot. And this one is of her, I think, like, sitting on or laying on the floor with, like, her arm up. Like I said, I feel like I was just getting more comfortable with being able to create things, and I was still like adding a little guidelines just to know, like, so things like would flow, but it wasn't as distracting as it was when I first started. Like when I was trying to do the 1 minute poses, trying to get it, I feel like it became less distracting, or at least for me. I could still see like, where am I going with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not getting in the way of the actual sketch. So yeah, she had on like a sports bra and then like some workout tights, or some workout shorts, I should say, with like the band on it. So yeah, that's gonna become pretty apparent as I go through it. And I also started adding faces too, because I think this one is a 10-minute sketch. I believe it is. Pretty sure the next two ones are 10-minute sketches. So actually, I think it's 3 more. But yeah, I start adding more hair and like just being able to get more detail in there because I obviously have more time. I just think this is a great way to challenge yourself as well, and like practice your hand-eye coordination, practice, drawing what you see, really. So yeah, and like I said, like I really do want to start making more like illustrations, like just illustrations of like maybe like, soft girl era stuff, or just like whatever I'm feeling in the moment. Also, I want to start doing more landscape scenes. That's something I always struggle with, especially digitally. I suck at that because I just be throwing stuff on there. I need to really work on that. Like maybe I'll do some videos on like me working on like actually making a point to get better with that, because that seems like something I should do. It's almost like she's kind of like leaned over. Oh yeah, this is when I start messing with her foot. Boy, I tell you, when I start trying to fix people's feet and stuff, or like limbs, it really just goes left. It's like, girl, just don't touch it. Like, I don't know what I was on. You'll see me do that again in the second one I do. Or I can't remember how many other ones it was on this page. But yeah. I still enjoy doing this sketch though. I was trying to show like her shoulder. Like I don't know if you guys see the shoulder or not. I was trying to like really get that in there. And this is me kind of adding some shadows. I feel like shadows really bring a picture to life. Like that might be my favorite part. I mean, obviously, getting the position, like the pose correctly is important too. But like adding shadows, I feel like just gives it more depth. Of course, I like doing shadows in anything. Like even when I'm doing like digital paintings, adding shadows and highlights is definitely my favorite part because it just starts to like actually look more real. Like it's like jumping off the page a little bit more. You know, like it looks like you actually put some thought into it. And it's also weird to like think of like being timed as well, because like I you know, that's one thing I need to start doing is timing myself of like how long it takes me to do things, because I really do want to start charging myself like charging people like by the hour for things when they ask, because like, you know, art really does take time, and I feel like sometimes it doesn't take as long as I think. Like I just need to like have an idea of how fast I work. You know what I mean? Like on a project or something like that. Like I need to start putting a timer and be like, okay, well, it takes me this long to do this or to render this or something like that. Like, yeah. And it's just weird to me also like that I'm going more small scale, because I don't know, like a lot of the artists I used to follow on Instagram, they're mostly painters, because I used to like really dabble in painting and but like honestly, I don't know, like I do love painting, but it's very time consuming. And the artists that I feel like I have been more attracted to lately, they do more short form stuff. Like I said, the 8x10 type of stuff. And I don't know, it just makes more sense to me, because also like what I want to do with the art, like make prints and stuff like that. Like for one, it's cheaper to make prints of that type of stuff. And two, I have a very short attention span. Like I really do. Like I really do. So it honestly does make more sense for me to like work smaller. Like, you know, even if I do like finished pieces but smaller. I don't know why for me before that was like such a sin. I'm like, oh my God, like if I'm creating a masterpiece, it has to be like a big painting or something like that. I mean, I guess because also like you make more when you're like selling it. Like if you're selling an original of a painting that's 24 by 36 or something, you can sell that for like $1,000 or something or more, depending on your notoriety and all that. But like obviously, you know, somebody like me, I'm, you know, just kind of starting out and stuff. And I mean, I've sold like 16 by 20s and stuff like that. But I feel like just getting back into it and trying to make this a more consistent thing, I'm definitely sticking to the smaller stuff. And just like, you know, not really, I don't want to say finding my style, because I feel like it just, I don't know. Or just, I guess I'll say, seeing what I gravitate more towards, like on a serious note of like my art. Like this for me is like, yes, I do like figure drawing, but nobody's gonna buy a figure drawing. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just definitely great practice for like what I want to do, but it'll like help me just figure out like, I don't know, like the type of art that how I want to show my message, like that I'm trying to get out. Like I said, the nurture yourself thing. Like what do I want to actually show that people get that from me? Like you know, like that women's empowerment, loving yourself, but like on a deeper level of like getting to know yourself and stuff like that too. Like I feel like that's very important, and I feel like I've kind of neglected some of that lately, and I'm trying not to do that anymore, because it's very detrimental, you know. It really is. And just the type of person that I am, like I like to talk. I don't like to bottle things up. So sometimes I feel like I spill things in the wrong moments. So I feel like this is actually like why I think that this YouTube thing will be good for me. Like, because I can use it as like a audio diary or audio journal of like maybe like my life, maybe not going into too detail, but just like how I'm feeling and stuff like that, and like my progress with like life and my business and my art and maybe personal things, but like I said, not in like I wouldn't want to go into depth about things, but just like overarching themes that I just contemplate. I'm a very analytical thinker. Like it's quite annoying at times, if I must say so myself. But yeah, look, this is my girl right here. This is my girl right here. Like I was getting down with this one. I really like it a lot. Like I was adding her. I got her little hair in. Her little outfit got a little color to it now. You know what I'm saying? The next one y'all gonna see is my favorite one. Obviously, like I said, this is the 10-minute one. This is me just kind of looking over like, Because you know how you want to add something. Because I wanted to add something because I had time, but I also don't want to over-render. Because I know, like, having lines, like too many lines can definitely mess up a painting or a drawing, I should say. I was about to switch pens at that point actually, but I was like, nah, let me not do that, because I had actually started with that pen and then I was like, nah. Like I think I seen a video of a girl using that pen, but it just didn't work for me. I feel like it's running out of ink or something, or I just don't like the way it flows. Like this pen that I'm using, the Pentel one, I like it much better. I really do. It's just smooth. Like I'm able to just get down my lines better. I was really hating that I kind of did her arm like that. Like first I just kind of stuck it in there, but it still turned out to be a really good drawing. I was able, this one makes me want to do like some, I don't know, like video girl type stuff. Like, I don't know. Like once you see the pose, I don't want to spoil it for y'all, so I'm gonna shut up. But once you see the pose, you gonna get what I mean. Like it's that type of feeling. Like it's dope. I like it a lot. And she kind of tiny. She's a petite little thing, so I couldn't really like give her too much. But like yeah, she did the job. Shoot, I'm a petite little thing. You know what I'm saying? But you see how she kind of backing that thing up a little bit. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. This is little child. I definitely need to work on. I'm definitely going to do a video of me working on hands and feet. Or, like, just do it off camera and maybe come back when I feel a little more comfortable doing it in front of y'all. Because, Lord Jesus, look at the proportion. Like, look at that. Terrible. 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 Like, and then, oh, child, the way I did her hand, I just threw a hand on in there. But like I said, I feel like I still did good with the rest of the body. Like, it takes me time. I really have to concentrate on making sure the hands are, like, perfect. Even when I'm doing it digitally, like, I'll leave it for last. Like, I'll do the same thing, like how I just did her hand, like, just threw it in. And then I'll go back and, like, it'll take me a couple tries or a couple layers to actually get it perfect. So that is definitely my Achilles heel. Something I definitely need to work on. And you're definitely going to see her outfit in this one. Because she's a lot, I made her a lot bigger on the page. This one's my favorite one. And the last one. I was trying to figure out, like I really want to, like I was trying to really, like, follow the shape of her body. Like you want to follow that curvature. And then I was, like, checking out how far the band went down. I'm like, wait, that doesn't really look right. And that's to show just like a little cheekage. Tried to give her more rounded booty back there. You know what I'm saying? You see how I have to double? But I feel like that's another thing. Like I said, doing these exercises, especially in pen, it makes you want to be more intentional about your lines and you think about them more. This is why I tried to fix her foot and like shorten it. See, foreshortening, I think that's what that's called. That's something I need to work on as well. But just in general with like hands and feet, like, child, I'd be struggling. But I think I did a good job on this one. I did. I enjoyed making this. Honestly, if you watch this video to this point, like, I literally love you because, yeah, I mean, it's nothing special, but I enjoy doing it. I love doing figure drawing. I really do. Like, it's my favorite, like, exercise, I guess I should say. It's just fun. Like I said, it's just really, to me, it's like no pressure. Yes, I do get frustrated at times, but like, I don't know. You can't really get mad at yourself because, I mean, like, it's just an exercise. It's like, regardless, you should be still getting better. Like, you get better as you go on. You know what I mean? Because the time increases. So then, like, you use, like, oh, okay, what I couldn't get in the 1 minute, you start paying attention to, like, once the time increases and stuff. So you're like, okay, I need to make sure to get the movement in, da-da-da-da-da, like, placement, like, you know what I mean? You kind of, like, you're able to, like, assess yourself a little bit better as the time goes on. And I like I like the fact that you're, like, working with the same subject. So, like, you can see the improvement of, like, going from not even being able to get in her clothes to me getting it in a little bit to me filling it in, you know? Like, I like that a lot. I just like the progression of it. But yeah, I really hope you guys, stick with me on this little journey. Oh, look at this. Disaster hands and feet. I'm telling y'all, I got to practice more because, Lord, I was struggling. I was trying to make that into like a type of face, and it didn't work out at all, so I just ended up putting a regular sad face. But yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to, I really want to be a self-employed artist. I'm trying to manifest it. You know what I mean? I want it to happen for me, but I realize consistency and putting the work in is the way to go. So I'm going to try to get out of my own head and be real with myself and not try to promise myself the world. You know what I'm saying? Not say I'm going to do a beautifully finished painting on here because I'm not even there. Like, yes, something I'm capable of, but it's not something that, one, it's not even really in what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm trying to make a stationery shop or something like that. Like, I want to make prints and things like that. Like, I want to be able to mass produce things. But, I mean, at the same time, like, in a limited edition type of way. Like, still a small business. I mean, if I could partner with, somebody and mass produce, that would be awesome. But, like, obviously, you got to start small. Like I said, I want to be realistic with myself. Smart goals, small, manageable, achievable, realistic. I don't know what the T stands for. Goals. So, yeah, that's what I'm working towards. I see this while I'm in some shadows, y'all. This is where she comes to life. She's come to life. And I'm, like, working on the foot that I want you to actually pay attention to. I don't know if I did anything with the stuff around it. I probably should have, like, I don't know, add some lines to show, like, that was the ground. Oh, maybe I did. Okay. Okay, so I did. Look at me forgetting and premeditating on what I should have done. That's funny. But yeah, the video is about to close though. So again, if you've made it to this point, I really appreciate you, and I hope that you stay with me on this journey. I really do want to be more consistent, and I'm promising myself, it's 2024, it's a new year, so Yeah, I want to like honestly build community with you guys. Like, I really want more artist friends, or just, people I can talk about art with. I don't really have that. Like, I feel like I meet a lot of like fashion people or music people, but never really like artists that like want to talk about their like drawings and paintings and stuff. So it really would be nice to like actually just build community on here with people who like art. Like, let me see your page, like tag me in your stuff or something like that. Like, I feel like that would be really cool to make art friends on here. So yeah, guys, like, comment, send me some stuff you might want me to see, or if you got some tips or something for me, that'd be awesome. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Love you, love you, love you, especially if you made it this far. And if you have, maybe drop a comment and like tell me what is your like all-time favorite album, like the artist in the album. So like maybe you can put me on some new music, or maybe not all-time favorite, like your favorite right now, because I actually need new music to listen to like now. So like, yeah, let's do that. Okay, all right, talk to you soon. Bye.